This is very serious. They have a new repeal Obamacare, and it's real simple. I'm not going to do a 2-hour segment. I'm not going to split down what it does for the governors. I'm not going to drill down on what states are happy. I'm not going to drill down on what senators are happy, which ones are sad. I'm not drilling down on any of that. I mean, this just gets 2 or 3 minutes. First of all, it's a lie. There's no repeal. The Senate is not going and repealing Obamacare, okay? Not at all. Not going to happen. Even if they pass what Lindsey Graham does, that's not going to happen. All right, it's not repeal. It doesn't matter. Now, my caution to you is, what is the government covering up now? And I have to tell you, what are they covering up now? Because our government loves smoke screens. They love to send out the smoke screen, okay? So they could do something underhanded. Well, if they're in D.C., it's underhanded on a daily basis. But our government loves to send out a smoke screen. So they could do something underhanded that maybe you and I do not get a report from, you know, Wall Street, New York Times, Washington Post, all of those great news organizations, right? That we do not get. We do not get the news of what's really happening. Now, there's something I haven't heard very much on, and I've been paying attention. The last Obamacare, and we may see this because it's going to be next week. They stage it. They say the Obamacare repeal. They said that they're trying to get a vote together for next week. So that gives all the media a good 5-6 days to start the smoke screen. This is all an effort, and they're all joined together. Republicans, Democrats, media, all the corruption's tied together, folks. There's no separation in this corruption. So they send out the smoke screen for 6 days. You're going to hear CBO score. I'm tired of that crap, okay? You're going to hear the CBO. You're going to hear they're rushing it to the floor and they're not going to debate it. You're going to hear... Let me tell you what I've not heard that much of. Maybe you have, you could tell me. How much money is in there for opiate addiction treatment? Now, why is opiate addiction important on Monday and not Tuesday, and Wednesday and not Thursday? Why do they hype it up only at certain times? Okay? So it's real simple. Senator Paul Ryan said there will be no repeal. This is not a repeal of Obamacare. You cannot trust any bill that Lindsey Graham brings to the floor as a repeal of Obamacare. And this is where I'm not 100%, okay? So I'm not going to bring you information or I'll give you my opinion, but I'm not going to bring you information until I put some of the X's and O's on the board, because I don't know 100% where Senator Graham is going with this, but Senator Graham is overheard on a phone call imploring colleagues to vote for GOP health bill. In an overheard phone call Wednesday, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham leaned on fellow senator to back his GOP health bill despite all its imperfections. Graham called the Obamacare repeal bill he co-authored a historical opportunity and asserted, "We are going to vote. Everyone will be held accountable." Graham made his comments on a cell phone in front of a passenger at Reagan National Airport before he boarded a flight. A reference to working for Arizona suggests Graham was talking to his good friend John McCain. Graham's office did not dispute the quotes nor confirm who he had called. McCain is a key holdout. Now, you know, I tell you, right? You remember the last Obamacare repeal Senate bill? It was almost like they flew John McCain in on a stretcher. It was a medical flight. I mean, I'm sorry, folks. You might think I'm insensitive, okay? And you might think I'm talking about a war hero and all of this and that. But the media led us to believe that John McCain was battling this brain tumor and he was undergoing surgery. And it was just a tragic health crisis in his life, but he would manage to get, be on life support and get himself to the plane, and they would roll him in on a gurney, and he would go up and give a thumbs down, and everyone would cheer because he was so heroic. Now, isn't that about the way the media painted John McCain's trip to Washington, D.C. to vote no on the first supposedly repeal bill? So Lindsey Graham is going to be the hero to the media darlings because he will get the dramatic John McCain walking up and voting yes. Really? Come on, folks. It's not repeal. It's not replace. It's nothing.